This is MD Live magazine, and we're hanging out with Mr. T and Jamiro from Black Flag Cartel. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Okay, could you guys give us a little introduction into just who Black Flag Cartel are?
Alright.
One, two.
Well, Black Flag Cartel is me, myself, Mr. T, Jamiro. Got Jay McEway here, the singer slash rapper, Colt Dot. Then besides them, we've got like a whole bunch of people working behind the scenes. So shout out to J-Town, Killer D, and all the man they put in the graft. It's a big team.
It's a pretty big team.
Artists.
Now, it's a pretty interesting name also. Is there a meaning behind it?
Yeah, we talk about the name Black Flag Cartel. We're dealing with his black, that represents strength. The flag is a unity, and cartel is how we move out the music.
Okay.
So we applied the three things. What we want to do is turn everything negative into something positive. So you think about Black Flag, and everyone's getting all the games right now. Trying to flip it to a positive, you know. So when they say Black Flag in the future, it's a positive thing.
That leads me to ask you about your single Pain and Struggle. It's a bit different from most mainstream hip-hop songs that are out at the moment. Are you ever tempted to adopt a more mainstream style?
Yeah, I'm tempted all the time. I mean, like we were saying earlier, man, sometimes you do things that are true to your heart or true to your people, and it's not paying the bills, you know. So it is tempting to go the other route and just put together a little poppy electro song, but at the same time, that's not what we're about. So, nah, that ain't us.
Okay.
Black man will love you, keep producing. And yo, crack rocks, gunshots, grey blocks, gay cops. Wanna see if I'ma drop a name when they say squat. We smoke, cut coke, bust case and bust joke. Niggas get lynched.
We just do what we do because that's what we're best at, innit?
Yeah.
So we're not really trying to do anything too funny, but if we have to, we will do it, but we'll still do it as Black Flag as we can.
Raw pain, pure gin, rough sex, pure skin. It's like 7 days in a week, commit a deadly sin. Hip hop, TV, my pops, these three.
Now, as you were saying before, it's a very competitive industry, isn't it, the music industry? What do you feel makes you guys stand out from all the rest?
What makes us stand out right now is just the fact that we're trying to keep it authentically hip hop. Right now, like you say, it's so easy to just flip out and do the electro thing, or just jump on a funky beat, or flip, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to keep it thoroughly hip hop and do what we do, you know?
Cold, then I turn to a sinner. Why there's pain in the bars, in the booth and I deliver. Beef kicking off, I make pussy niggas shiver. Think my boys rich, then I started hustling.
The problem in this country is like everyone says like they're on grime, and the next minute they're doing funky house, and if they ain't doing funky, they're on a drum and bass track. Like no one sticks to one genre.
Yeah.
And everyone knows hip hop is already made, and it's not going anywhere, and that's what we are.
Okay, you stay very true to your hip hop roots. Now, being part of a hip hop collective, do you think the scene in the UK gets shown the love it deserves?
Nah, it don't get no love. It don't get no love at all. You know, I can't even blame the scene as to speak, because there's been guys who've been in positions to kind of make it before and make it a bigger industry. They flopped themselves, and a lot of people that's invested, sponsors, so and such, aren't going to put money behind UK hip hop acts because they don't trust us like that right now.
Yeah.
Come first again, that's the end of your friend. Yeah. We ain't playing, man. We ain't playing.
Talking about performances, you guys performed last month at London Indigo, is that correct?
Yeah.
How did that compare to other stuff you've done, other venues you've performed in?
That was different. I mean, firstly, it was like the old 2 Indigo, right? On the bill with Genuine and J Holiday. Now, when you come from doing shows like the Jam Bar in front of like 50, 100 people, to being on stage in front of how many thousand people, good, you had all the people in there, you know?
To go with performing like Brixton.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brixton Jam Bar.
Was she nervous?
You feel me?
No, I wasn't even nervous because it's what I love doing, innit? So it's just get over and done with, and then back in the studio basically.
Yeah, it's like the more nerves, the more energy anyway. The more people there to feed you, the more you're going to feed back to them. So
Definitely. Okay, now your sound is quite distinct, isn't it? Is there anything in particular that inspires it?
yeah, us. That's what makes it distinct.
Our friends, the road.
Growing up in London, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, with the Black Flag Cartels, where you got like myself on the east side of things, you got himself and J Mac from south, Colt and them was from west, so you already had like the corners coming together to create something, you know. And when I came together to create something authentically London, you know what I'm saying?
So like it's a mixing pot, all of you bringing something
it's like
different
a
to it.
But you know, every corner's different. West has got their philosophy, the South have got their Southless, you know what I'm saying? East has got what's going on, so all come together now, you just get that little melting pot.
Yeah, I like that.
Tell me when you get that dough. I really need to get that dough. This is the pain and the struggle from my soul. Everybody's broke at home and I'm living by the code of the road. Tell me when you get that dough. I really need to get that dough.
Okay, there's a lot of talent out there. Is there any artists that you guys admire at the moment? So would you say you look overseas perhaps? American
I just look
artists?
for myself because I don't want to let myself down, innit? And no one in my team wants to let themselves down. So
I mean, that's not even to take away from any artists out there right now, you know, cause I do appreciate and respect what a lot of crews are trying to do. And I understand it's not even easy. When man say they're here and they're gone, it's not even a choice a lot of times. It's the same thing. You don't get the investment because promoters, sponsors ain't looking to invest in hip hop. Then you got Trident on the other hand, they're trying to cut down
they're just shutting down everyone.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't easy. So to keep it real and keep it authentic, what you're doing is the hardest part of the whole thing.
I think that we should put the talk into action now. So do you guys mind dropping a few bars for us?
Cool.
Little freestyle? Yeah? I caught you off guard, didn't I?
He's doing nothing, making peace. Nah, but that wouldn't be reality. The more dollar you make, they take your money savagely. They load up a ting for your ass and bark off. No lights, just a spark from the star 9. And that's true crime, cause niggas do die when they think they're too high. Man, I see through these guys cause they're all lies. And I just hope God's in their heart. When they walk down that path, I just pray that they last. Drugs and money tearing my people apart, while the higher forces sit back, look down and laugh.
Sell, your label made adjustments to guarantee retail. You stepped in with a vision, in advance you folded. Took 20 bags, you had to broke it down and mold it into an image that your label considered reflective, but forgot reflection itself is introspective. Lured into the market and changed your lot perspective. Now your market loves you no more what you expected. Let's kick a little breeze, son.
Need to get that dough. This is the pain and the struggle from my soul. Everybody's broke at home and I'm living by the code of the road. Tell me when you get that dough. I really need to get that dough.
I run my drone, hustle on my own too. If you ain't paying me, bitch, I don't know you. It seems deep, but that's the way it is. Having no money made me suffer as a kid. Rocking at the classics, looking broke round the bits. Mom's benefits stop, crackers and cheese.